p47 lesson 3.2 homework. I'm at the bottom of the page. I feel like we don't need to go over every single problem at the top because it was pretty well covered in the first videos, but we'll do a couple of these problems at the top just to refresh you, and then set up the problems 20 and 21 at the bottom. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do 18 right now. So again, I'm going to make a number line for 18. I'm going to start at 0. Now I don't really have to go very far on the positive side because there are no positive numbers, so I'm going to stop at 2. But on the negative side, I at least have to go to -4. So -1, -2, -3, -4. Okay, so I'm going to graph these points. -2 is right here. -4 right here. And 0 would be right here. Remember, we talked about in the last video, left is less. So the further left you go, the least valuable. And this problem, the directions say go greatest to least. So left is the least valuable. So the furthest number to the left is going to be the last number. I want the furthest number to the right to be my first number here, because right equals more or greater than or larger, however you want to say that. So the furthest number to the right, since I'm starting with my biggest number, is going to be 0. And then I just move down. Next number that comes up is -2. And the last number, -4. Now, of course, if you can visualize these numbers on a number line and do them without the number line, that's fine. But make sure you've done it with the number line multiple times and can do it correctly before you try to start doing it without a number line. Okay. Number 20, Meg and Derek played a game. Meg scored -7 points. Derek scored 4 points. Write a comparison. Comparison just means they want you to use less than, greater than, or equal to of those two scores. So you have -11 and then greater than, less than, or equal to. These are going to go here, and you're comparing it to 4. So again, if you think of your number line, which number is going to be, well, it tells you Meg's score is less than, so you just want to write it in. So it says that. Here's Meg's score. You write in the less than sign, 4. Okay, 21. I'll let you finish 20 on your own. 21. Misha is thinking of a negative integer. So just a integer is a fancy word for number. Sorry about that. So a negative integer, or negative number, greater than -4. What number could she be thinking of? Well, if we have our number line, here's 0. She's at -1, -2, -3, -4. So here's where Misha is, and she's thinking of a number that's greater than -4. Greater is to the right of -4, so you can choose any number to the right of -4. So you could choose -2, you could choose 0, you could choose 1, you could choose 2, any of these numbers. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't choose 1 or 2 or 0. Mr. Music, make sure you read the directions carefully. Misha's thinking of a negative integer, so it can't be past. It can't be 0 or past. It's got to be one of these negative numbers, but that are still to the right of -4. So you can pick any one of those three numbers, not any number, but any one of those three numbers will be still negative, but yet larger than -4, to the right of -4. All right, thanks for watching.